Before the opening bell, U.S. indices closing mixed on Monday as the three North American countries have finalized a new trade agreement called USMCA. Shares in consumer services, real estate, and utility sectors, they all traded lower. This while shares in energy, capital goods, as well as materials, they all gained a bit of strength. Now, on the economic front this morning, market U.S. manufacturing PMI remaining unchanged month over month in September at 55.6 as expected. On the other hand, construction spending edging up 0.1% in August, while ISM manufacturing that decreased to 59.8 in September as advancers ahead of decliners. 52% of S&P 500 constituents, they traded higher yesterday. Now, after the markets closed, its European Union accounts potentially affected by the security breach are less than 10% of the total 50 million accounts. This according to Ireland's Data Protection Commission. Moving on, Equifax's Australian operations fined $3.5 million Australian dollars for alleged misconduct in relation to credit report services. This according to the Australian Competition and Consumer Commission. Moving overseas, Asian markets mostly down today. The Nikkei, that's up 0.1%, but the Hang Seng down 2.38%. China CSI 300, that's closed for Golden Week, while South Korea's Kospi down about 1.25%. European indices, they're losing ground, and U.S. futures, they're calling for a negative start. Now, in terms of expectations today out of the United States, Paychex first quarter EPS seen at 66 cents on sales of approximately $850 million. And PepsiCo third quarter EPS seen at $1.57 due out before the market opens. Now, on the economic docket, there's no major data due out today, so we go straight to the markets. The S&P 500, that sees the downside prevail, while the Nasdaq intraday, that sees the downside prevail as well, and it's also in focus as the break below 76.59 is favored with a negative signal that has opened a path towards 76.1650. Indeed, the index has broken below a bullish channel lower boundary, and short positions below 76.59 are favored with targets at 76.1650 and 75.77 in extension, while the Dow Jones, that sees the downside prevail.